Alright. Let's try this again. I just got like 4 minutes into this video and I hit the wrong damn button. Because I'm awesome. This video is unofficially brought to you by HzSoGood. Because if I didn't have one, I would be napping right now. Seriously, and I'm not paid to say this. Maybe one day I will be, because that would be fucking awesome. If you haven't tried these things, they're really fucking good. There's a couple of them I don't really care for, but they give you a nice, mellow, subtle boost of energy and brain focus. Anyway, back to this. If you don't know right now, if you are literally under a rock, 24 hours ago, roughly, there was an attempt on the life of former President Donald Trump. Now, if I just said that name and you went, that's okay. I get it. I'm going to try and keep this video very unbiased. I tend to be moderate in my political views anyway. I really think that we need more reason and moderation and center of the road people. But this isn't about me. This is just about what happened going through this video. If I just said that name and you just cringed and lashed out in anger, I get it. He's a polarizing guy. He really is. It's one of the things that I don't like about him, is that he is so incredibly polarizing and loud and just in your face that his figure, his demeanor has created a lot of division. And I don't think that's good. Now, if you love Donald Trump, if you're a MAGA person, you're probably pissed right now. That's totally understandable too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty pissed right now. Again, I'm moderate. I don't know if I would consider myself a MAGA person, but man, if this had been President Biden, I'd still be pissed. I'd be pissed at conservatives for doing the same shit. Like, this is not the country that I grew up in. It's not the country that I'm proud to be from. This is a bunch of nutballs that don't see any other way than to just destroy, imprison, destroy, kill, whatever, just burn the whole system down. And that's not good. You know, when your air conditioning in your house breaks, you don't burn your fucking house down. You don't. So this is just not, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable behavior. It's not okay. I don't care what side of the political fence you find yourself on. If you think that assassinating a former president is the answer, you've been watching too much goddamn TV, and you need to turn off your phone, and you need to turn off the TV, and you need to start talking to people again, because this is insane. But Tom MacDonald came in clutch, as he usually does with current events, and he wrote a song called You Missed, and apparently has a video for it. I haven't heard it yet. I haven't watched it yet. So we're going to watch it together. It says the events that took place today, took place yesterday, because I can read, are a horrifying example of political extremism in America. This is true. Extremism is becoming more and more common. All right, Tom, what's up? Looks like he's wearing pearls. I know they're not. Just the way that it looks.
They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to you're racist if you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin. They don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election, they got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa?
Hypocrisy, man. That is one thing that I really can't stand politically right now, and it's running just it's running wild on both sides. You got both sides screaming freedom of speech, but they're trying to silence the other side with things that make them uncomfortable. You got both sides saying my body, my choice, but they're trying to take away rights for other people's bodies and things of that. You can't say that you're a tolerant person and that you value life and that life matters while trying to kill your political opponent because they make you uncomfortable. Hypocrisy. Glad he touched on that.
Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them, he don't have the energy. Y'all wanna kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance, like maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong, cause y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. Wanna protest, go hard. Wanna burn flags, go off.
I don't think that's necessarily fair. Obviously, this is an emotionally filled video, and I like it so far. It's pretty catchy. I like it. I don't think it's fair to say that everybody on the left is just as crazy and evil as everybody. I think that's that's a polarizing thing. I think division is what's created all this. I think we need to branch out from that. I think we need to reel it back in and realize that though we may disagree, that is okay. Yeah? Okay.
But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
It's pretty savage. I like it. It was catchy. I like Tom. Tom's got some good stuff. Love him or hate him. You know, I'm assuming if you're watching this, you probably like him. Most people are not going to sit and watch a review for a guy that they hate. Man, it makes me sad. This whole thing, and like I said, it's emotionally driven. He's pissed. There's a lot of people that are pissed, and I think this is one thing that we really need to keep in mind: is if you're watching this and you hate it, and you're like, "Oh, fuck Trump! I wish that bullet would have hit him." The more extreme that you get with that mentality, every action has an equal and opposite reaction, right? Right? Calling it basic physics. If you go extreme left, you are going to create an equal extreme right. You're just going to. That's how this whole mess got started. That's how Trump became president, was the left started branching into extremism and the right counterbalance the scales. Nature will always balance the scales. It will. It will always balance the scales. It will just happen naturally. So, what I'm taking from this, one, not cool to try and assassinate somebody because you disagree politically. It's just not okay. So, violence towards a political opponent is some straight up communist shit, and we're not going to play that game, right? I hope we can all agree on that. Because if Biden had gotten shot in the side of the head yesterday, you'd feel way different. So let's not. Can I even say that? I guess we'll find out. Probably gonna get this channel shut down before it even starts. If he'd gotten clipped in the ear yesterday, it would have been a totally different outcry. So I think it's important to keep that in mind. I also think that it's really, really, really important to not overreact. Obviously, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Violence in return is just going to do the same thing it's always done. Like, gangland style. Well, we got to get back at them for that. Okay, we got to get back at them for that. And on it goes. And on, forever and ever and ever. And it's not something that we should get caught up in. It's just redundant and completely unnecessary, and all it's going to do is cost more lives. I really do. Man, my heart goes out to anybody who was affected by this personally, because I think that's something being overlooked right now, is that at least one person that I know of died, and I think he was a firefighter. I'm sure that there were other people injured. I don't have all that information. Probably should have looked it up before I did this. But my heart is out with those families, and I think it is absolutely gross that people have to be afraid to go stand with their nominee of choice. They have to be scared for their lives now. And it's not cool. Not cool. I'm going to shut up now. I could rant on this for a long time. Be nice. Alright? It's going to be okay as long as we don't freak out. Yeah? Alright. So calm down. Calm down. Go drink one of these. Though, I don't know if that's the remedy for calm. Go get one anyway. See you soon.